So this is a different kind of video. Edifier asked us to do a gaming setup or demonstration with their 5.1 surround sound, so that's what I've done. I have a center speaker there, left and right satellite speakers, 2 rears on the back, left and right, and then a subwoofer right down the side of me there. You can't see them at the moment, but you will be able to see them when we do a bit of B-roll, or there'll be a link in the description down below what the other speakers look like. They look exactly the same as these ones anyway. And yeah, I've done 2 pairs like this. So I've just done a pair on their own, and then I've also done a pair with a subwoofer. Now I'm doing the 5.1 surround system. These are meant to be pretty new and everything like that. And then if I asked us to do a gaming demonstration, so I've got the PC tower there, I've got Tekken 7, and then I'm playing Call of Duty as well, to see what it sounds like on the fullest volume. I'm also going to play a little bit of a lower volume to hear any like interference or anything like that. But these are the E255s, active speaker systems. Now what active speakers mean is that it runs on electricity, it's not passive. Passive means that you can connect it to like some speaker wire and then it will start to play. But electricity is the way forward with what we're doing now. So the subwoofer's plugged into its own socket, then these are plugged into individual sockets. Center speakers plugged in as well, and then the rears are plugged in, and they're all connected via Bluetooth, which is really crazy. Now I've gone to the trouble of connecting it through optical link. There is a few ports for optical out, so you can have like a CD or a DVD player or anything like that connected to it, or you can connect it to RCAs or phonos or a 3.5mm jack. They include that all in the box, as well as the optical link as well. But I've gone optical straight into the back of the PC for the best sound that I can get, and it looks pretty nice, it looks pretty stylish. I've had a little play around with it before I actually turned on the camera, and I could say that I think they're quite good. But anyway, so let me talk about the power of the speakers really. So it says the power output for FL, so that's front left, front right, center, and then we've got the back ones, and then we've got the center speaker. So it says RMS 16 watts, 5 treble. So that means that's 80 watts in total just for the treble. And then we've got plus 20, so 20 for the mid-range. So that is 100. So we've got 180 just on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Subwoofer is 220. So we're talking 400 watts RMS of pure power. And it sounds pretty awesome so far. So we're going to have fun with this, and obviously you're going to listen. I'm going to place the camera or some sort of audio object on the back so you can kind of get what we're listening to. You're not going to get the best sort of sound listening unless you're here. So but all I can say, 400 watts is pretty awesome for the house. Anyway, these bits at the top here are touch sensitive, so you've got power on and off at the top, and then you've got a source mode here, so you can jump from optical 1, optical 2, optical 3, and auxiliary, which is 3.5mm jack. Oh, also, right, so the RCAs, I don't know where the RCAs go. The RCAs, I thought it was on the back of here, there you go. Oh, where's the RCAs? You get some RCAs with these. If I remember rightly, you get some RCAs. So yeah, here we go. So I'm guessing that's obviously to connect to another device though, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, you also get a remote control, and your function button, basically you go up for volume and all of that, and then you skip left or right when you want to obviously turn up each individual speaker. So if you want to turn this one, is like, say it's on the 0, you want to turn it up to like 9, you go that way, and that way to turn it down, that way to turn the volume up for all the speakers, that way to turn it down. Function is which one you want to connect it to. So if you want to connect to a 3.5mm jack, or you want to connect it to a Bluetooth device or anything like that, you got all of that right there. So we also got a mute function here for when the kids or whatever, someone's coming in to talk, you can just press mute really quickly. And then you got your Dolby Pro Logic. Now if I remember rightly, there is so there's between Dolby Digital and Dolby Pro Logic 2. That's what comes up on this little remote control. Then you got source, obviously skipping through the opticals and the auxiliary and stuff like that to get to your destination of what you want to play through. And yes, obviously in the back of the battery, if I remember right, is a CR235 battery. No, this one's a CR25 battery actually. Then you just turn it and then pull it out and then plug it back in, no problem. Should last you quite a while and all that sort of stuff. Oh, that's it. Right, so with the RCAs, you can connect an RCA out for the 3.5mm jack. You can connect it up, and then that's how you'll be able to play your Dolby Pro Logic or a laptop or PC or anything you got that's got 3.5mm jack or an RCA cable or phono cable is what you know. Well, I think we should just get on and start playing some sounds. Oh yeah, you can use this with your phone as well if you want to plug your phone in or tablet. 3.5mm jack. Let's go. So what we're going to start off with is setting up the camera in a different point of view so you can hear the sound as clear as possible. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, so I've moved over the side a little bit. So as you can see, it's like my little workstation, so I can do whatever I'm doing on that side. And on this side is my little gaming side, or I could connect them both together, but I've got the centre speaker right there. So just note, it is not a very small centre speaker, but it is built on quality, and that's the whole point. These are all digitally enhanced speakers. They sound awesome together. I've already listened to them. Got my keyboard here, my controller, my mouse, my RGB mouse mat, and the desktop computer, and I'm ready to go. So I'm just going to turn the volume up to like... These go up to 60, so I'm going to play it at 40, 50? I'll play it at 50. So I'm playing this with Dolby Pro Logic 2. That sounds good. Now we're going to try 60.
Round 1. Fight.
Whoa, that was loud. That was freaking loud. Right, that was at maximum volume with hitting the hardest hits to see if it was going to distort, and it didn't distort. So okay, we got a Kuma now. I'm going to probably let him win, and then I'm going to play Call of Duty and see what that sounds like with like headshots and normal shots and running about and the dialogue and stuff like that. And then we'll play some music and see what that sounds like.
Round 1.
At the moment I've got this on volume 40. I think I'm going to go up to 50. Okay, so that's Tekken 7, and that was at volume 50, so I'm going to get out of this and then we're going to do Call of Duty now. Alright, volume 30 at the moment, let's put it on to volume 50.
Something big's happening. Gotta be. Davis is here.
We received intelligence from the resistance about a German train carrying V2 rockets for an attack on Paris, refueling near Argenton. That gives us just enough time to move our team into position. It must be stopped.
Brilliant. Shit! Charlie, train's leaving! Come on, we can't let him get away!
So that's the volume at 50. So that just shows how powerful, how engaging it is. I felt like I was actually in war. I totally forgot this was a review. So yeah. Anyway, that's what it sounds like. So hopefully it sounds really great to you as well. Now let's play some music. So I've got the 3.5mm jack that's included in the box with the Edifier speakers, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to play some music, which I did say anyway, but I'm going to play it using a 3.5mm jack and go and plug it in the back of the synth speaker. And this is the one that has all the controls, so this is where it goes into, and this will be connected into the back of the auxiliary. And there's the auxiliary, plugging it in now. Alright, so now all I need to do is just find what I want to listen to. So I'm only going to play 30 seconds of each track. We'll play it full blast.
My body submits to vision, though it's on display. Don't be scared to cut it, it's its own. So you need to get it if he don't wanna love you the right.
I want your man, cause I got it like that, but it ain't even gotta be like that.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Everybody get up.
Right, so now I've got this plugged into a 3.5mm jack via the center speaker straight into the actual my phone, and it's on 38 at the moment. It's playing my YouTube video that I normally have music in my videos and stuff. So I'm going to turn it up gradually all the way to 60 so you can hear what it sounds like properly. And this is with like all the speakers on, so the left and right satellite speakers, the front and right satellite speakers, center speaker and subwoofer, Dolby Pro Logic 2. Volume 50. Volume 40. Volume 30. And my phone is turned up to the max. Volume 20. Volume 1. No volume whatsoever. No hiss. So pretty good. Right, so basically wrapping this video up now. I definitely recommend these. These sound actually better than the 2.1 surround sound. It did need the extra two satellite rear speakers on the background. You do get that goosebump feeling that something's coming up behind you through Call of Duty and stuff. And I really got into the game so much more than what I'm playing on a massive screen at home. I actually felt like I was actually there and I was playing, and it just puts you in a different transformation. Now the center speaker is slightly big, but it's big for the quality of it. It's definitely digital enhanced sound. You can plug in 3 optical outs, and it's quite strange that they've just put 3 optical outs on the back rather than an RCA and like 2 3.5mm jacks or whatever. But the quality sounds a lot more enhancing for an optical out anyway. And having it connected to a computer, I could mess around with equalizers and really get the profound sound that I really wanted. The subwoofer could be pushed or put in a different position because it's got a subwoofer and it's plugged in to anywhere it wants to. It's just connected via Bluetooth, that's wireless. Now, it's a bit strange that the other speakers I tested were Bluetooth that I could connect to my phone, but I can't connect to my phone via Bluetooth. Only connecting for a 3.5mm jack or an RCA for a 3.5mm jack or optical out into a computer, laptop and stuff like that. So a little bit strange, but the power is phenomenal. 400 watts and you're getting equally balanced sound. I love it. I think it's awesome. Definitely recommend it, but I don't recommend the price, as if you're in a more of a tight budget, £600 is quite expensive. But I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go and buy it, because a lot of people went and said, where do you get them speakers from? And obviously I told them what Edifier gave us a review, and they went and purchased it, like quite a few people, and that was like at 500 quid. These are 600 quid, but just really nice looking. So yeah, I think they're awesome. I really do think they're awesome. 16 watts treble, I can't remember how much the bass was. 20 in the little bass speakers, and then obviously the subwoofer 220, 440 RMS. And yeah, I think it's really stylish and everything like that. Anyway, link in the description down below. Comment down below like crazy, because I think these are stylish as well. When you turn these off, like so. So if I hold my finger down, because my fingers are heated up, I am human. And then you turn them on, you get this like Edifier just comes flying in and it goes, and then it said something, and then obviously it comes straight into the sound. So I would say at least around 3 to 4 seconds of like plugging straight into any device and it's working straight away. But anyway, as I said, if you like this sort of content, thumbs up, subscribe, share and all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you next one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the gaming.